Dear single mothers, you are not the father. I know that stings, but someone has to say it, loud, clear, and unapologetically. I respect struggle. I respect single parenting. But this Father's Day trend of moms celebrating themselves as dads, it's not empowerment, it's erasure. This is not hate, it is truth. And if you're bold enough to hear it, stay with me.
I want to say Happy Father's Day to the moms. I do. This is going to make some people mad, but I don't care because this is for the single moms, the divorced moms, the widowed moms, the moms in unsupportive and unloving relationships. Happy Father's Day to you. You are amazing for doing both jobs. If no one else is celebrating you today, I hope you celebrate yourself. I hope you get yourself a sweet treat. I hope you have a glass of champagne. I hope you buy yourself a gift. You deserve it. You are doing amazing.
What? It's a damn shame I had to call my mama and tell her motherfucking Happy Father's Day. Yeah, I had to call my mama and tell her Happy Father's Day because she's the one that played the father in my life. Bitch, these 43 years I've been living. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm motherfucking still here. I ain't in the streets thugging. I ain't motherfucking out there shooting people and motherfucking, yeah, bitch. I'm still here. I'm making a positive motherfucking impact. So yeah, I shout out to my mama, baby, for raising me 43 motherfucking years in this world. I'm still here. Yeah. Probably gonna make it to 145. I was just talking to the lady in Walgreens, and she was like, yeah. She was like, it doesn't even seem like Father's Day. I say, baby, the fathers gotta start doing more if they want more. They gotta start doing more if they want more. The mothers go hard, baby. That's why Mother's Day be popping the way it be popping. Bitch, Father's Day is just like another day, baby. My daddy dead and gone, but bitch, if he was still here, bitch, I still be giving my mama praise for Father's Day. Cause baby, when you was here, you didn't do shit. Yeah, my mama did it. My mama did it like a lot of mamas do it. So shout out to those mothers that's out there doing it, playing both roles for the daddy and the mama. Shout out to y'all, cause this shit hard out here, baby. It's kind of hard out here for a mother. That's what this song need to say. Yeah.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening?
Happy Father's Day to all the single parents out there. Happy Father's Day to all the single moms out there that do it on their own and have to play both roles.
And what be making y'all get so mad at single mothers for saying Happy Father's Day to themselves? I will never understand why people get mad over words. Words are making y'all mad, and it's literally just a day. It's just 24 hours. The single mothers are not bitter because they tell themselves Happy Father's Day. It's just 3 words.
So happy Father's Day to you moms that are pulling the double duty, that are loading the car, that are feeding the kids, that are making sure your kids are living the best life absolutely possible. It is not for the faint of heart. I love you. Reach out. We can be comrades at arms because it hurts to see constantly the support that is given to these liars just claiming to be victims when you know dang well that your car looks like this, your hair looks like this, and there's not a minute in the day that is spent on you because you are pulling double duty. You are mom and dad.
Scroll through TikTok on Father's Day and what do you see? A parade of moms saying I'm the mom and the dad. Clips of women holding Father's Day balloons for themselves, toasting to doing it all, declaring that they're the MVP parent. Imagine if men tried this on Mother's Day, celebrating themselves because the mom dipped. They'd be crucified online. This is not empowerment. This is identity theft with applause. The story goes, Dad disappeared. Mom raised the kid alone. End of story, right? Wrong.
What's going on, people? I must stress this.
I need to really stress this. No court, no police, no social services, no person of authority, anybody in that sort of line of work has never ever said that I cannot see my child. I've been getting so many comments now saying, what are the reasons the court has given you that you can't see your kid? Or, you know, it must be a danger if the courts have stopped him. Like, can I just say that nobody of that stature has ever said that I can't see my child? The only thing that's happened is over the last 10, 11 years, her mother has hid her away from me. Done everything in her power to make sure that I can never see her again, because that's what she told me when she was 4 weeks old and I left the property. She said, you will never see your daughter again, and she was right. Up until this point, she was right.
I've just had to pull over my car, yeah. Big man thing before I plough my car 100 miles an hour into a fucking brick wall. So people don't understand, yeah, how hard it is to be a dad. And to be a dad that I just have to see my kid's mom drive past me, not recognise me in my car. See my little girl in the back of the fucking car and not be able to pull over, not be able to turn around my car, not be able to see my little girl. Same little girl I haven't seen since fucking August, yeah. I've just had to drive past her like some fucking deadbeat waste man dad and carry on driving my fucking car. So I'm on the way home and I can't drive. If I drive, I'm gonna do some mad shit and I can't. Yo, all I wanna do, yeah, is see my kids. That's it. I ain't seen my daughter's face yet in fucking so many months. And I've just had to see her now, yeah. It's Christmas this month. And I've just had to fucking see her. I just drive past her. You little fucking
It's my daughter. That's why I'm here. That's why I moved to Vegas. Man, you stand on business with my fucking daughter, dude.
You stand on shit, homie.
Nigga, trying to take my daughter away from me. That girl been sleeping with too many guys. Full custody. Hold on, the custody. Physical joint.
Oh, yeah. Go with your bitch over there, homie.
She hit me in the face.
Go with that
She
bitch
looked
in the uniform, little bitch.
Little bitch.
Go on, little bitch. Prove me, homie. I'm right here.
As we know, there is great evidence that shows when both parents, mom and dad, are involved and engaged in their lives, their children are likely to have a much more successful and happier life. The statistics in this regard are overwhelming. In some cases, single fathers are less engaged in the lives of their children than we all would desire. But in the majority of cases, the current system prevents, rather than encourages, fathers to be actively engaged and involved with their children.
Let's talk numbers. 1 in 4 kids in America grow up without a dad at home, US Census. 85% of youth in prison come from fatherless homes. 71% of high school dropouts. 63% of teen suicides. Not because men don't want to be there, but because they are often pushed out by courtrooms, by conflict, by women using kids as leverage. Being a single parent doesn't make you the mother and the father. It makes you a mother who's doing her best under pressure. Respect that, but stop rewriting roles.
I'm actually jealous of the single mums that named their children after themselves. Because what in my right mind made me name my kids after their deadbeat dad? Sorry, what was I thinking? Don't deserve that name. They deserve my name. My name is the best name. To be fair, I should have named them Grant. I'm literally envious of you single mums. You guys had your head screwed on, naming them, giving them your last name and not the dad's last name. Because where does that even come from? We ain't married for real, so what was I even thinking? It should have been my name, because we're not married. Thank God, thank God.
Deadbeat baby dads be like, I guess I'll see you soon. If you're lucky. What size shoe is she? Can I borrow your car seat? Can you pack her a bag for my house? When's her birthday? She won't let me see my kid. I know I haven't seen her in a year, but she still won't let me see her. Oh, it's anybody else's birthday besides my kids. Let me show out. Come here for 2 seconds and let me take a picture with you so I can post it on Facebook like I'm some father. I know I haven't paid my child support in literally forever or ever helped you with anything, but can you please take me off child support? Can you please stop posting TikToks about me so that everybody knows who I really am?
Junior.
Yeah?
I want to ask you something today.
What?
Sit back. Something very sensitive. So how do you feel that you don't have a dad? When you see other kids with their dad, how does that make you feel?
Sad.
Really? It affects you? But I'm here for you. Oh, it has a different feeling?
Yeah.
If you see your dad today, will you know him?
No.
You wouldn't know him?
Mm-hmm.
But why are you crying?
Because I haven't met my dad before.
Y'all don't find it strange when y'all be dealing with men who got kids and they be having a bunch of free time? You don't never hear him telling you that he get ready to be with them kids or have the children or the mom about to drop the kids off or they about to go do something together. You don't find that strange? You don't find it strange that when you go over to his place, there's no sign of kids at all? No shoes, no clothes, no toys, nothing. You don't find it strange that he don't have any space for the kid at his place? He got a 1-bedroom apartment and he got kids or a child that's above age that should have their own space. But again, he in a 1-bedroom apartment or a studio. You don't find that strange? I find that very strange. It's definitely giving weekend father. It's definitely giving babysitter, right? If that baby mama got to drop off a bag when she give him the child, he's absolutely a babysitter, not a father.
At 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. This is Jenna on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello?
Is that a question or a statement?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious to know why you're being so much a part of the problem as opposed to part of the solution.
I'm not part of the problem. I don't owe any child support to anybody.
No, but there's obviously a problem. You've already stated that. There's a problem with these women, as you say. They're stupid and on and on and on. And by you adding to it and putting all of this negativity into it, you're adding to the problem.
Oh, I'm putting negativity. So this was just a lovely, positive situation.
No.
And I'm the one putting negativity into it. The whole child support thing, everybody was blissfully happy until the Tom Leykis Show came over here.
That's my point. It was not. It was not a good situation. Anybody that calls or obviously that has it is in a deadbeat.
I'm just telling the truth about it, that's all.
Well, wait, you're telling...
If you have sex with a deadbeat, you're going to have a baby with a deadbeat dad. That's what happens.
No, you're telling your truth not based on experience. You have no children.
That is the truth. I don't need to have children to know what that's all about.
Do you have any experience? There's so many variables.
Experience with what?
There's so many variables.
Like what?
Like, deadbeat dads don't always start off as deadbeat dads.
No, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
You're telling me?
They do. They are deadbeats of all kinds. You know what? That's a character flaw, and it is a character flaw that any sane, rational person who is not being ruled by his hormones can see. I can tell you who the deadbeats are. I can walk into any bar, and I can look at these guys, and I can tell you who will be a deadbeat and who will live up to his obligations.
I think that is a fabulous attribute, and you should do something to help others. The fact that you...
I'm helping you. If you see a deadbeat, if you see a drug addict, an alcoholic, a guy who is chronically unemployed, a guy who doesn't pay his bills on time, doesn't live up to his commitments, a guy who is a bad person, who you want to make over because you're a woman and you like making guys over, don't have a baby with a guy like that.
Well, now it doesn't... There are many situations who don't start off with wanting to make anybody over, and that person...
Oh, please. There are very... As a matter of fact, there are very few women who don't want to make men over.
Oh, I'm one, and I've been one for a very long time.
I don't care if you're one, dear. I'm talking about the fact that there are very few.
But I have a deadbeat dad right now.
Well, again, he probably had all kinds of issues before you had a baby with him.
In regards to wanting a baby and being responsible and taking care of the child, no, none. However, that changed.
Oh, yes, it changed. He was completely responsible, and one day he became irresponsible.
He was responsible in regards to his child and his what would be considered in the lines of legal responsibilities.
Here's a truth bomb that will get me cancelled in some circles. A lot of women are single mothers today because they chose the wrong man. Full stop. You chose a man who wasn't emotionally stable, wasn't financially ready, wasn't even claiming you publicly, and you let him in raw. Now when the consequences hit, you paint him as the villain and yourself as the saint. Don't get it twisted. This is not about shaming you, it's about accountability, because you can't fix what you won't own. Poor partner selection is a red flag nobody wants to wave, but the kids pay for it.
And the reason why you don't know your dad is not because he wasn't a good father. Your dad never left you. Your dad left your ass mother. Your dad never left you. No man ever leaves his son. Ever. Impossible. But you don't know that. He left her because she was a very, very bad woman to him, but maybe a great mother to you, just like my mother.
Leave. It is better to be a deadbeat dad than be subjugated to the will of a fatherless woman. The child, if it makes it past its adolescent years, will be fine. But to stick around and let your child see a woman destroy you with deceit and lies, it's just it's not something that's going to benefit you in the long run. You're either going to have a stroke, you know, something is going to happen, and people just going to say, oh, you was a decent guy. But shit, fuck that. Leave and be respected. Come back when the child is dunking.
If you have kids with a woman and you know you're not going to be with them and you know things are rough, the moment she starts fighting you with the kids and not want to let you see them, throw your hands up and walk away and focus on yourself and go on about your life, or either have you smoke kids or don't, but go on another direction, because you're going to save yourself all kind of heartache and pain. Because you know why? People want to pat you on the back. They want to categorize you as a good man if you fight for your kids, and you're a bad man, you're a no good man if you don't. But neither one of those got anything to do with what kind of man you are and what kind of father you are. You ain't less of a father because you don't fight. You just don't want to put up with that bull crap. And you know why?
There's a brutal truth nobody talks about. Some fathers didn't leave their children. They left the mothers. The toxic environment, the manipulation, the custody battles turned into warfare. That's what they escaped, not their own flesh and blood. A father might walk because every interaction with the mother is a battle. That's not abandonment, that's self-preservation. Are there actual deadbeats? Of course. But don't confuse a beaten down father with a careless one.
It's a neutral thing. She's a young girl. She needs to learn herself. I didn't know myself when I was 22.
No, you don't need to know yourself. You need to be taught yourself.
By
so the
who?
thing is this.
By who?
By your man,
No.
the man that you choose.
No.
So when a father sets standards and has boundaries for his daughter, the daughter isn't looking at the father like he's being controlling or he's being insecure. The daughter looks at the father like he loves me and he's trying to protect me. You get it? So the thing is, when you are a girl living under the roof with your father, when you leave out his household and you get with a man, that man becomes your father. And his standard and his guidelines and the boundaries that he sets, you follow.
No.
She didn't like the word father. Think about it, ladies. No. You want the man to protect and provide for you in a relationship. You do. Your father was protecting and providing for you before you got into the relationship. Your father and that man that you're with, they got the same mind. All niggas basically think alike. So when a man sets standards in a relationship and has some boundaries and say, hey, don't wear that, girl, you're not hanging with those friends, that's the same thing that your father was telling you. You're not hanging out with those people. They bad. They smoke drugs. Oh, you better be in the house at this time. He's telling you this because he loves you and he's protecting and providing for you. When your man has these boundaries and set these standards for you, it's the same. He becomes your new father.
If you keep your girl child away from their father, they're going to grow up and look for love in all the wrong places. They're going to sleep with a lot of men to try to find love. They're going to be gullible. Any man could sleep with them and give them some money because their first love is their daddy. A boy first love is his mother. So you woman out here being spiteful, and because the man don't want to be with you, you don't want the kid to see their father. You're doing your kid an injustice, a big injustice. Then you wonder why your kid grew up to be a thought or a hoe, or she up there shaking herself, or she's selling her coochie. because you never let her grow up with her father. Allow these kids to see their father, and don't let it be a hassle. Don't let it be a big deal. If the man don't want you, just let him see the kid.
Every daughter needs her dad. They may not always say it, but they need us. Not just to provide, not just to protect. They need our presence. They need our words. They need our love. Because long before some boy tells her who she is, they're looking at us to figure it out. Are we proud of her? Do we notice them? Do we make them feel safe emotionally, not just physically? Every moment that you look into their eyes and say, I love you, you're beautiful, I'm so glad you're mine, it's building her confidence back brick by brick. And when I'm distant, when I'm distracted, it leaves space for the lies to fill the silence. So we have to choose to show up, not just at the dance recitals, but at the breakfast table, in the small talks, in the hard talks, the everyday moments to tell her she matters. Because before she ever trusts her heart to someone else, she should know what it feels like to be loved well by her dad.
Another controversial topic is single moms can raise sons on their own.
No, that's impossible. You can only show them how to be a good woman. A mother's love is not sufficient enough for a boy. He have to have some type of male love to even balance out the consistency of a mother's love. Without that balance, mothers ruin boys. You love on them too long, you ruin them. Damn. At some point, he has to go through discipline, some hard teachings. The things that your mother tell you to do don't make sense amongst boys. You go get treated like a and if your mother try to make you tough enough, she might create a kid. All the things that our mother tell us to do does not help us to be better men. She's raising us to be the kind of men she wouldn't even date. When he leave his mama, he be weak in a mother at another woman's house trying to play man.
When moms refuse to admit they chose wrong, they are not saving face, they are sabotaging growth. If your daughter never hears you say, I made a mistake in who I had a child with, she's likely to repeat it. Generational trauma starts with silence and pride. The best gift a single mother can give her child is not playing dad, it is being honest. Let's talk law, legal traps, and identity theft. In many US states, men are forced to pay child support for children proven not to be biologically theirs. How is that fatherhood? That's financial slavery wearing a legal badge. Fatherhood is not just biology, it's responsibility, legacy, sacrifice, and not a prop you wave once a year for likes. To the real single mothers holding it down, I see you. But if you're erasing fathers for clout or won't own your part in your child's story, you are not the father, and deep down you know it. Drop a like if you've been erased as a dad. Comment if you walked away from chaos, not your kid. This is not hate, it is truth. Truth doesn't need applause, it just needs a mic.